in 12:30 flight. The moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, "Hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever." But she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. The moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, "Hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. Across the rains down in Africa, gonna take some time to do the things we never had."
What we doing?
Shorty get down, good lord.
What we doing?
Baby got 'em open all over town. Strictly bitch, she don't play around. Cover much ground, got game by the pound. Getting paid is a forte, each and every day. True play away, I can't get her out of my mind. Wow. I think about the girl all the time. Wow. East side to the west side, pushing flat rise, it's no surprise. She got tricks in the stash, stacking up the cash, fast when it comes to the gas. By no means average, it's on when she's got to have it. Baby, you're a perfect 10, I wanna get in. Can I get down so I can win? I like the way you work it, no diggity. I'm about to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I'm about to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I'm about to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I'm about to bag it up.
She's got class and style, street knowledge by the pound. Baby never act wild, very low key on the profile. Catching feelings in the room. Let me tell you how it goes. Curves the word, spins the verb. Lovers it curves so quick but the hurt. Rolling with the fatness, you don't even know what the half is. You got to pay to play, just for shorty bang bang to look your way. I like the way you work it, trust me all day every day.
Smoking on the weed, I got a chalice. Bangers in the building and they bang it. Calm down, rush, don't panic. Smoking on the weed, I got a chalice. Bangers in the building and they bang it. Calm down, brother, don't panic. A bougie brother with my pants low. I might think I guess I'll let you can do. Boy with the stuff on me stand so. Killer with the what, that's what she's done.
Dance,
like a Bible. I got girlies half naked, that look like the grotto. Why your waist anorexic and then your ass is colossal like whoop. Drop that air, make it boomerang. Take my belt off, get them pooty tang, tippy towel, tippy tay. You gon' get a tip today. You gon' get some. I walk in on my crew when I'm breaking their necks. I'm looking all good, I'm making her wait. They pay me respect, they pay me in checks, and if she look good, she pay me in sex. Bounce that, it's the roundest. You the best, you deserve a crown, bitch. Right on that dance. Stop. Now make that mother hammer time like wait, dance. Okay, stop.
Wobbly wobble, wobbin', air so fat, all these bitches is bobbing. Bad bitches, I'm your leader, venom by the meter. Somebody point me to the best air leader. Tell them pick clean, I tell them pick squeaky. Bitches give me brain, cause all of them niggas geeky. If he got a man tango, then I buy him a dashiki. And bless this be open in the islands of Waikiki. Kiss my ass and my famous, cause it's finally famous. And it's finally solved, yeah, it's finally solved. I don't know, man, cause them air shots were off. Ain't poppin', Google my air.
But don't know what I thought now. Yeah. This one I better do with the jabata. Me, I no get time, I did da. Dada cover my face, calling me la ba da. Biggie man, we know they wear a ba da. Tell me, what's it gon' G-Wagon, all the Bentley, the girl them, ride the whip, I no fit, die for nothing. What's it gon' be? G-Wagon, all the Bentley, the girl them, ride the whip, I no fit, die for nothing. Make you no say anything when you do, they must commend it. I can't come and keep myself. So anything when you do, I they try to do on my way. I can't come and keep myself. Plenty so far we face. Just to make your money day. But my people then go say I know one buy, I know one die, I know one payment. I want enjoy, I want job life, I want buy motor, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me, what's it gon' G-Wagon, all the Bentley, the girl them, ride the whip, I no fit, die for nothing. What's it gon' G-Wagon, all the Bentley, the girl them, ride the whip, I no fit. Different things them happening, schemes and packaging. In a one night for shows, I'm juggling. Flow like the ocean, my boat, I'm paddling. Shout out Shinapella, that's my bro, my family. Frozen drinks. When it comes to money, I take concentrate. Make I tell you straight, you are not my mate. If you become, you shall not be head of state. But my people then go say, I know one buy, I know one die, I know one payment. I want enjoy, I want job life, I want buy motor, I want build house, I still want to know.
Everyone money, let's play.
Leather glove, no seat. Buckles on the jacket, it's elite. Like a crossbody, got a piece and got a dance, but it's really on some street. I'ma show you how to hit it and go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way we bout to slide. Hey, really, this one slide. Dance with me, dog. I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could beat the pack. Don't you wanna dance with me, dog? I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you satisfaction. And you know we out here every day with it. I'ma show you how to fit it. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way we bout to slide. Can't let this one slide.
It's already on.
I wake up years away. Cause I got here on a dream. I still hear my mother praying every day. I'm an African in New York. You they see I'm from my pride and energy. And I walk out on this road. You can hear it in my accent when I talk. I'm an African in New York. I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an African in New York. I'm a legal alien. I'm an African in New York.
What we doing? Agent 94 Production.
Girl, I like you, I do. I wanna be a friend, go shopping in the Benz. I like you, I do. I hit you in a lane, can you fit me in your plans? I like you, I do. We went out better friends and we woke up in Japan. I like you, I do. Oh girl, I know you only like it fancy, so I pull up in that Maybach candy. Yeah, your boyfriend, I never understand me, cause I'm about to pull this girl like a hand. Let's take a little dip, little lady. Hip PCH, I'm ready. Yeah, I've been thinking lately that I need someone to save me. Now that I'm famous, I got love around me. I need a good girl, I need someone around me. So please be true, don't around me. I need someone to share this heart with me. Feel you all back again.
What we doing?
Girl, I like you, I do. I wanna be a friend, go shopping in the Benz. I like you, I do. I hit you in a lane, can you fit me in your bean?
I said 5 in the morning, I wake up to fight for my eyes. Fear in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying. I've been wandering all day, tried to be fine but I can't be. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. Tried to get by but I'm burning. I'm behind, my mind it runs. All these thoughts have troubled me. Fighting to give up my pain, fighting to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side when it's time to leave my life. Then it tries to take me out, tell you what I need. Why yeah, I really need China. I need to free mind now. I really need mine now. I need to free my mind now. I really need China. I need to free mind now. I really need mine now. Yeah. This is the peace that you cannot buy. Send me a love that you cannot mix. One is the joy that you cannot waste, and the other one price that you cannot fix. This is the peace that you cannot buy. Finding a way when you cannot see. Man with this system, he cannot pray. I need to find relief. Far behind, my mind it runs. All these thoughts have troubled me. Fighting to give up my pain, fighting to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side when it's time to leave my life. Then it tries to take me out, tell you what I need. I really need mine now. I need to free mine now. I really need China. I need to free my mind now. I really need China. I need to free mine now. I really need China. Oh yeah. Let me freer than the open mind, farther than the eyes can handle, freer than the ocean now. Yeah. So set me free. Now I need to find relief. Set me to the open sky. Now I need to free my mind. Yeah.
Tiene mi mano de cazador, la pinta completa de Christian Dior. Esta noche no quiero un error, hacemos una porno y yo voy a hacer ser el director. Contigo no me pongo necio, baby, ese toto la aprecio. Porque tú tienes valor, pero muchas solo tienen precio. Se te humedeció cuando te toqué, baby. Contigo puedo ser fiel, tú estás en otro nivel, baby.
can party again. You'll see you're my best friend. All the way around, I'm loyal. I got money on me, and I'm loyal. I got money in my pocket, I'm loyal.
What we doing?
Pain goes away when I'm dizzy.
You're listening to
Pain
my
goes away when you're with me. Even when your shadows a little risky, it's alright.
Touch it, bring it,
Hey, yo,
pay
sis,
it,
I don't think
watch
they ready
it,
for
turn
this
it,
shit.
leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it,
Hey, yo,
watch
let me
it,
take
turn
their
it,
ass back
leave
to the
it,
club
stop,
real quick.
format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it.
Hey everyone. Hello, hello. How are you? It's good to see everyone. Lex, thank you for that sub. Yes, here I am. Hey everybody. Hello. You were listening to the sounds of my bestie, Agent 94 Productions, the Solid Professor. Yes. Did y'all enjoy the vibes? Did y'all enjoy the vibes? Hey. Hello, hello. How are you? Zay, dope set, dope set. You had me in the vibes and stuff for real, dope set. Cello, hello, come on in. Come on in. Can everybody hear me well? Fran, hey, Queen, hello. Music Spasms fam, hello. Welcome to Her Story. You know, I got to ask how everybody's doing first. I got to do the check-in. How is everybody doing? And can you hear me fine? Let me know if you can hear me fine. Hey, DJ Diz. Hello. How are you? I'm perfect. Okay. No, I'm not perfect, but I might sound good. But good. Thank you for a blast. Thank you. Hello, Queen's girl. Hello, Mama. Mama, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see everybody. It is so good to see everybody. What? Where my cams? Next sides, really, Lex? Really? Really? So, you know, I got to ask everybody how they're doing. How's their day? How they're doing before we move on. You know, that's a given. That's a must. I have to ask you, how has everybody been doing? Yes, I'm sitting on my cushion. You don't see I'm a little up today. Yeah, I'm sitting on I'm in my high chair and I'm sitting up. So, yeah. You just woke up from your coma. You don't know what your name is right now. Chris, for real. Oh, level 1 hype train. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for that. Yes, thank you. Fran, thank you for the stuff. Thank you. Y'all are, come on now. Thank you. It is not expected. Thank you. Hey, Odell Aries fam. You doing good? Good, DJ Diz. Good. It's always good to see when you're doing good. But like I say, even if you're okay, that's okay. It's when you're not okay that we need to have a conversation. So I see my mod squad in here. Y'all are showing out. I thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's okay to look at the camera. I am looking at the camera. Is it not? I'm looking at the camera right here.
I know you lying right
But
now.
I'm looking at the chat too. So I'm kind of going like sideways. I'm going both ways. My eyes are right here. My eyes are right here. Can you see? That better? Thank you, Rebel. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat. Step 2. Oh, okay, my bad. No, you cannot. No, you can't stop me. No, I might fall out my chair if you do that. Not my ministry. Who said it was my? I just, wanted to get that rhyme, let you know how much I missed you, Oh, Cello, thank you. Thank you. I'm doing better. Doing better. I'm at peace. I'm well. Well, thank you. There goes my bed. I've been stuff, but I'm not all right. I want my money back, Marcus. I didn't charge I didn't charge admission though. That's what I'm saying. I didn't charge admission. I was just, spitting a little rhyme. That didn't work. That didn't work. Vance, I'm checking in. I'm checking in. Let me tell y'all something. Okay. So, I ended up on IG and didn't even know I was on IG. And I was told the reason why I ended up on IG is because I hadn't checked in. So, Vance, I'm checking in. No, we're not rating out. No. So, what we're going to do is I will be interviewing Miss Alyscia Cunningham, filmmaker, artiste, extraordinaire. She is here to talk to us about her newest film, Doing. But we're going to work a little backwards because I have been doing some research on her since I received the project. So we're going to kind of do a little backwards. We're going to work backwards from current to kind of beginning with Alyscia. So everyone who does not know about her can get to be familiar with her, to learn more about her, be able to visit her sites. I'm already following her on Instagram and Facebook. So !writer is where you will find the fund. And also you can click the link for Linktree to learn more about Alyscia. So it's been kind of it's been a pleasure looking and just, viewing her videos. She has an actual video bio that I want to show right now. So we will go ahead and get started. But, I got to have the shenanigans in between that. So, I'll be back.
Well, my family is from the Caribbean. They're from Trinidad and Tobago, is what they call it. And so I'm the first generation born in America. My childhood, I would say, was kind of fun. I had in Corona, which is my childhood neighborhood, our school was right around the corner, Our Lady of Sorrow, so I would roller skate or ride my bike there. And I lived in it's a multi-family household. So I had my grandparents, my uncles, aunts, and of course my parents, my brothers. We all lived in the same house, just different sections of it, and it was fun. Yeah, I've had, I would say 3 influential family members in my life. Father, who always just really encouraged me about being beautiful and told me that I was beautiful just as I am. I heard it every day. My mom suffered a stroke at the age of 25, and I've never seen her depend on anyone, maybe not so good all the time, but she didn't depend on anyone to do anything. She did her own driving, she cooked everything by herself, rarely asked for help. She had that women's disease like a lot of us have. And so I got my determination from her, I would say. And my auntie, I had an experience with her. Actually, I learned really forgiveness with her. At about the age of 11, we had a family gathering or something. I honestly don't remember the exact space, but she saw me. I was going through puberty, had pimples full of my face, and she looked at me with her distinct Caribbean accent, and she said, "Alyscia, you're getting ugly." So for me, that was the first time I actually questioned beauty. And am I really, am I beautiful? And I think we all go through that.
in general, but at that was like a pivotal point in my life. My first book project is Feminine Transitions, a photographic celebration of natural beauty. And what I did was just capture the raw beauty of females, all ages. The youngest participant was 7 weeks. Of course, her mom allowed it. And the oldest was 103. So it was just a collection of portraits of females, all ages, in different, complexions, different ethnicities. And it's really just a celebration of who we are. I came up with the idea for Feminine Transitions. I don't think it was unconscious. I think I unconsciously created this project as maybe filling the void that I may have had as a childhood with my experience with my aunt, and with really, not even just with her, just with beauty in general, because that was my first time I questioned it. So I always say I didn't come up with Feminine Transitions, that Feminine Transitions came to me. So the new project I'm working on is titled I'm More Than My Hair, Bald and Beautiful Me, and this will be my second photography book and my first documentary. I'm really excited about that. And this one celebrates the beauty of girls and women, all ages, so from young to old, who have lost their hair due to medical conditions. And I'm also including those who've cut their hair in support of a loved one. And that came from my personal experience with cutting my hair back in 2013 in September. Right when I was having my book launch, I decided to do the big chop to stop cancer, and I donated my hair to a cancer organization. And then within that period of time, I was going through just a difficult time in general, and I noticed a small bald spot on the left side of my head. And after doing research, I found out it was alopecia. And all within that same period of time, I kept on bumping into different women that happened to be bald and they had alopecia. So I think just from that experience altogether, collectively, I ended up coming up with the idea for the book and the documentary. For the future, I would love to still do the cinematography. I would love to get into more documentaries, and I actually have a few ideas that I'm in the process of working on.
So without further ado, I am going to bring up our special guest, Miss Alyscia Cunningham. Hello, beautiful.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, doing well. I was like that. I was watching that video. I'm like, wow, that brought some memories that I mentioned about the documentaries, and I actually did it. So thanks for sharing that.
I'm so glad that I did that. And, that way, that kind of give us the segue to this. Hey, Prodigy. Hello, Roz Brooklyn, my sis. Who else? Miss Psalmist. Hello, beautiful. Hello, come on in. Enough said gaming. Hello. Hey, how are you? Long time. So out of that interview, is there anything additional that you would love to share with us from your video bio?
Well, I think that bio was maybe, I feel like that was maybe 2014, 2015. So close to 10 years ago. I've evolved into, or I've expanded into narrative film since then. I love that. So my two favorite is documentary and narrative horror. And so after the pandemic hit, I just, I started working on horror film through women of color filmmakers. So I think that's been the only change really since then. I mean, there's changes along the way, but that was one of the biggest changes since then as far as my artwork goes.
Okay. And when did you decide you wanted to embark on this journey of becoming an artist? Because I'm going to break down, artist is broad, so I'm going to break, what I have seen of you down. But when did you decide to embark on this journey? I did, look at your bio, studied it, heard about, your mom and your upbringing. So going into detail, what made you want to embark on a journey of becoming an artist?
Oh, honestly, I think I was one of those students that went to college, wasn't sure what I wanted to be. My thought was I wasn't going to go to college. I had enough of school. I was going to go to Grenada and spend a year there and just go to there was like a local, I wanted to take some courses there at this art school, and my mother wasn't having it. So I ended up going to Montgomery College, not really sure what, I just wasn't sure. I was undecided. I was kind of really done with school. But I took a photography class as an elective, and I fell in love with it. I was like, oh my, this is like, I feel like this is me. And so I just went on from there. I took the photography, I ended up majoring in it. I went back a few years later and decided I wanted to do my first book, which was Feminine Transitions. I just took a course just to help me stay focused because at that time I was a mom.
Mhm.
It was a photography book, that I mentioned um, in the bio, that includes pictures of women of all ages, and that really stemmed from a conversation from a real well-known, a portfolio review from a well-known photographer that told me I should never take a picture of a woman without photoshopping her stretch marks, and I was like, I'm gonna prove to people that we're beautiful without the Photoshop, and that's how that came about. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
That's interesting
right.
that you say that. That's really interesting. So that actually does exist
Oh yeah,
where
yeah. And there was a lot of pressure when I first got started in photography. It was darkroom, but then it's like that year it's quickly switched over to digital. So it was, and I was like, that was the new thing, but it
Mhm.
was like you're not supposed to do certain things without the Photoshop. You have to, especially with, I see now, even now with kids, when my children are in school, so you have an option to click off on the box when they take portraits to
Mhm.
say to enhance, take off a mold. You can put a note what you want to be removed. I'm like, how horrible is that? That what are you telling your child? If you decide to remove that, remove the mold, but here you still have the mold. So then, what are you telling them about themselves? But yeah, that's the thing.
Did you face a lot of challenges as you said, proving them wrong? Did you face challenges along the way with your method?
Yeah, there was a lot of, because a lot of women didn't want to participate. That was one of the deciding factors. Um, in order for them to be included in my book at that time of Feminine Transitions, it had to be free of makeup, it had to be free of jewelry, free of any hair pieces. Like it had to be just you, and that was one of the major deciding factors for women to decide to not be in the book. So I think things have changed now where people are more embracing natural beauty. Definitely,
Right.
like it's a difference now. But at that time, they were like, absolutely not. Like, I don't leave the house on my face. I kept on hearing that. I don't leave the house on my face on, So, but it was like the reason why a lot of women chose not to participate.
No, that is very interesting
Yeah.
that you say that. Um, who influenced your art? Let's talk about some of your influences when it comes to your art.
So I would say my parents, honestly. So, I just did a video today talking about my influences, but I'm a first generation. My parents are from Trinidad. My father used to share these really scary, like he would set the mood for me and my brothers, and share these scary stories, these folklore stories. But like he would take off the lights and light a candle. I remember my mother would be in the background with a sheet over her head, acting like a ghost. They'll set the whole mood, and I would be scared, like I couldn't sleep that night. But it really, like, I was so intrigued by these stories. And then at the same time, my parents they also shared like a lot of their growing up and just like the traumas and then just experiences of being a child, but the challenges as well. So I
Mhm.
enjoyed sitting with them and as well as my other elders and just hearing the stories about growing up. So I realized just recently this came to me. I'm like, wow, that's the reason why I like documentary and horror. It was because I heard these true stories that I was intrigued by, and then these scary folklores of these horror stories that like I enjoyed, and so that's kind of they were really my inspiration. Yeah.
Yeah, because when I went to watch, because we're going to talk about both. Like I said, we're going to work backwards, because exclamation point writer is where you can um, make a donation, and also Linktree is in there to where you can go and click on Alyscia, and you can find everything from her bio to what she does. You can learn about Alyscia Cunningham just from her link. Hey Guzzle, hello fam. So make sure everybody is, she's 93% funded. As you see, only 7% away. So as you see the link for the Seed and Spark, and you also see her link tree. So make sure that we are making donations to help get her funded for her film.
Thank you. I
So
appreciate
Alicia, one thing
it.
I want to ask you, because horror movies are not my thing, and I blame my brother for that because he used to taunt me when we were little watching horror movies, like you say, try to scare you and this and that and other. So I never really gravitated towards like horror movies. So when you say that your inspiration, as far as like the folklore horror movies, is that where that came from of you producing, doing too?
Yes. So actually, the Dwayne was one of the stories that scared the hell out of me as a kid. So that was one of the folklores that my father told me of all the folklores. It was Dwayne and then Sukunya. That one is another one.
So is it Dwayne? Is it
Dwayne.
Dwayne?
Dwayne,
Doing,
yeah. Yeah,
doing.
Dwayne.
So
Yeah.
I want to, kind of get an overview because I know we've got the trailers, but what is the overview? Like,
So a Dwayne is said to be children who were spirits, but they were like mischievous, evil spirits that had died before they were baptized. That's how the saying goes. And they taunt the village, they raid gardens, but most importantly, like they taunt children, and they I was said that they would call you if you're walking home, especially at night. That's why a lot of kids used to run home, especially in the Caribbean. They would run home at night if it was dark because they were scared of the Dwayne, because it was said that they would be close to like the edge of by the street or by the forest. And if you hear somebody call your name, you don't answer, because if they call your name and then you respond, somehow they capture you, and then you don't return home again. But it was also less, as I got older, I realized I think that was also a lesson for not talking to strangers, because like if you're not supposed to go if they call your name. But that was the one story that scared me, and that's how I ended up coming up with so I did Dwayne, the first one with Women of Color Filmmakers Film Lab in 2021, and then in last year I was like, I really want to do a feature, so I wrote it. I was awarded a spot in the Stowe Lab, which is a writers lab, and I wrote the feature. And then I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna write the short. So that's why I called it Dwayne 2, as a proof of concept for the feature. So the one I'm working on now is just the proof of what the feature would look like. And oftentimes filmmakers do that so that they can get the funding for now, like the big, for the feature film, because feature film is like that's like I mean, you can get like a low budget feature film for about 200,000, but typical is like 2 million. But if you partner with a good producer, then they can make it happen.
Yeah, because we were gonna kind of talk about the cost of the funding and what it takes. Says DJ Suzanne X, I am not a scaredy cat all my life. I am not. I just don't like horror movies. Chris said, I used to run home. Hold on, I gotta go back up. Chris says, what did you say? I used to run home before the street lights came on because I was scared of my mama. Really? Really, Chris? I think all of us knew to be in before the street lights came in. I think we all knew that. And DJ Shazam, did you say that sound like one of your type of movie? Well. Okay. Blade, my Blade. Hello. Come on in, beautiful. Miss Riz, the big sis, come on in. Nita Dawn, I see you, sweetness. Come on in. So now we're gonna get to, like you said, the cost you were just talking about, the different the budget, the cost of the movie. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yes. So the movie for a short, for a short, you can, typically you can get I would say you can get away with like a low budget short for about 5,000, 6,000. If you want a good quality short, I would say, I know the typical range is like 50,000. And that's like, so I'm saying short, like between 5 and 15 minutes, so, but so I launched a crowdfunding campaign just to help with post-production, with production expenses. And that means like just to cover the cost for the licensing, for while I'm on location, to pay the actors at least to be able to give them something, like my props and things like that. It's like basic materials. And if you don't do that, oftentimes people, I feel like a lot of times I speak to a lot of people and they talk about, I don't, I've had this vision of this story that I wanted to tell, but I don't have the money, so I can't do it. So I'm like, well, just do a crowdfunding campaign. Or even sometimes you can just because right now the cast and the crew and the cast are really just willing to just volunteer and just support, because especially on this side where I'm in Maryland, DC, there's not that many, it's more so documentary. It's not so much narrative film. So people are just happy to support a project. But if it came down to like people having to get paid, like 50,000 is like that. That's that price range.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what we're gonna do is show the pitch video from Dwayne. I'm saying it right, right?
Yeah, you gotta
Dwayne
do it.
too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gary, oh, Harry Dana, Gary Mo. To why, to wakale. To why, to wakale. To why, to wakale. Sania. Hey, what is girl doing home so early? Sania. Not today, you know. Not today at all. Not today. Cover me with your blood, Lord. Cover me. Cover me with your blood, Lord. Cover me. Cover me with your blood, Lord. Cover me.
Yeah. that right there. Yeah, I'll be like, nope. So shed a little light on the pitch video and what the audience is in for without telling everything.
Without giving too much, right? So with the pitch video, we kind of wanted to simulate what the actual film was happening in the film, which is, if you can see the shadow in the back, it's supposed to replicate the Dwyn over, but kind of lurking in the background. You don't really see them, but in the film itself, one of the main characters so the lady in the film that this pitch video is Diane Marshall, but she plays Auntie Sybil in the film with her niece Sania, and Sania doesn't realize that the Dwyn is following her, and that the Moko Jumbi comes into the actual film as a way to protect her from the coming of the Dwyn. So that's like the short version of what it's really about. But I wanted that to replicate the actual film. So we don't know what it is, but there's something there that's lurking in the background. Yeah, it's coming.
I was going to ask, you don't have to share what it is, but will it be revealed?
Yes.
Of what it is. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I still didn't give too much.
Yeah. Z Lady C, you said you was hiding too. I know that's right. No, that's right. Who said that? I think it was DJ Shazam that said that and it's a West Indian team too. Nice.
Yes. Right.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Nuff said you say you like this. I might try to watch it, but I can't be by myself. Yes, Shell, I'm a lurker, right? Right. See, you guys. Okay, so chat, fam, who all likes horror movies? If you like horror movies, put 1. If you don't, put 2. If you do this right here, like I do, 3. If you're a lurker. If you're a lurker, put 3. So if you like horror movies, 1. If you don't, 2. And if you're a lurker, you can be there, but you got to kind of lurk a little bit. 3. Yes, Shell, that's me. Lex, who's scary? Nope. Nope. So again, we're gonna keep pushing it. ! Writer. So you are multifaceted in filmmaking, photography. I saw some of your art. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. It's in a museum, correct?
Yes.
Do you have a favorite? Let's start there. Do you have a favorite?
I don't actually. I like being multifaceted because I can kind of one day I can do this, next day I can do that. So I like having that ability.
So you don't have like you don't favor one over the other. Like if you woke up and you were like, okay, and you had a choice between your art, photography, and filmmaking, what would you run to first?
What would I? Honestly, they are for me. They're equally as like I enjoy them equally as much, and at the same time because I make multiple. I create projects that are multi-layered. So, for example, I More Than My Hair was a photography book, but then
Mm-hmm.
expanded into a documentary film. Expanded into an
Yeah.
exhibition.
Mm-hmm.
Expanded into speaking engagements. So it's like I love that aspect of it. And I create it that way, so that I can keep on. So like it gives it longevity. Then. So
Right.
I like all of it.
Yes. I'm going back to watch some more of the I'm Not My Hair. Some of more of those videos. I kind of watched a couple of them as I was, doing my research. Yes, DJ Guzzle. Yes, this is what we're talking about tonight. He says, "Sorry, I'm late. Is this a scary thriller type of joint?" Yes, it is. It is the what y'all say, Dwayne,
Yes,
right?
doing. Yeah, you got it.
I'm
Doing.
getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. So, Guzzle, did you get to see the trailer that I just showed? Because she actually has this is the second one, but did you get to see the first one? Let me know. Um, so we're going to okay, when I say you have a favorite, you say you just dive into all of them because it kind of progresses into, like you say, speaking engagements, books,
Right.
movies, whatever you do, it elevates into something else. It
Exactly.
creates something else,
Yes, that's
which
exactly.
is beautiful. Hey, Sincere. Okay, be 10 and 2. 10 and 2, Sincere. 10 and 2. Um, Now, with your photography, are you just I saw where you did a picture and I thought that was so surreal when your bio came on and you took a picture of the girl. She was looking down, I'm assuming at her loved one that was a tattoo.
Oh yes, right. A father who
That,
passed.
yes, that was beautiful.
Thank
That
you.
was like a sentimental moment, and the way that it was captured was very beautiful.
Thank you.
So, when you are into your photography phase of things, what do you look for? I know you said that you um, have taken natural beauty pictures, but what do you look for as far as the elements that puts you in the zone when you're doing photography? Because I heard you say when you're doing photography, it's just like it's another level, basically.
Right. Yeah, and honestly, it's kind of like similar to like the natural elements. I also try to do my best to keep the environment natural. So I love natural lighting. So that's one of my, including in my films, my documentary. It's all natural lighting. I don't set any lights up. Um, and I feel like when I'm doing photography, except for I know when I did feminine transitions, but that had a specific goal of like really kind of showing. The goal was to show beauty as it is and not feel like it had to be something else. So I
Mm-hmm.
use lights for that. But I feel like when I leave the moment in a natural space, a lot the women are they're comfortable. They feel when you have lights in your face, and you're already uncomfortable. It's a situation like, for example, I'm More Than My Hair when you're talking about, because some of these women had conversations with me that their husbands don't even know they've been married for years and their husbands don't even know that they're losing their hair and that they're wearing a wig to cover because of the shame, to cover the bald spots. So
Mm-hmm.
when I'm in a space like that, I really want to honor the women and their stories, and I want to give them the space. How I can make them feel most comfortable. That's what I do, and I feel like the natural lighting help with that. And then also, I don't force them to do anything. Like I don't say, okay, smile. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna take whatever you give me, and I want you to tell the story as you want to tell the story, and that's really the direction that I take it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Um, so what we're gonna do, I looked at the tutorial of how you make a pledge, because you did say that you were getting feedback. So I want to play that. Is that still correct the way
Yeah.
that you go and do it.
It's
Okay, so family, I'm going to show the tutorial in case you have any issues making a pledge. This tutorial will show you how to make a pledge towards Alyscia Cunningham and Dwayne.
For the people that are having a hard time making a pledge on my Seed and Spark campaign, so here's a quick direction. You go to the campaign page. Underneath Win to a Caribbean Horror Short, you'll see a blue button that says Make a Pledge. Click that button. Put in the amount that you want to pledge. Let's say it's $100. Continue. You pick an incentive, which is a reward. You can choose to support without an incentive or pick one of the options that's listed here. You have to actually click on the picture. So let's say I'll take the $100 one pledge where your name is included in the credits in the film. You click that picture. You're going to scroll down. The tip to Seed and Spark for everyone that has asked that does not go to me. It goes directly to Seed and Spark. You can take your time to read it here. The tip helps them with the free support and workshops that they offer to the campaigners. So you can choose to give a tip or you click other and you would leave it blank. So let's say I'm going to leave it as 25%. Proceed to payment. You put your email address here and check out as guest unless you are a returning member. You put your information there. If not, check out as guest with your email address. Put your backer's name, hi Joe, whatever, I'm just putting that there just for example purposes. You can choose to have your name listed publicly or if you want to remain anonymous. If you want to, you can leave it yes, no. Let's say you want to be anonymous. You put your credit card information here. You can choose to create an account and create a password. You don't have to. If you want to, you can just skip that. You scroll down to the bottom and you click complete order and that's it. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Thank you for the support.
Okay. I wanted to make sure that we, gave that some airtime. So in case people do not understand, the tutorial will help them. And this is also on your website, correct?
Yeah, it's always on my Instagram page. And
It's
also
on her Instagram page.
Yeah.
But the link tree that will take you to all of your sites, correct?
Yes, it will take all the sites. Yeah.
So I hope y'all have already pulled up your Instagram and following Alyscia to support her in her project. Hey, Keitha, hello, Queen, long time, good to see you. Support her in her project. And we have, I'm hoping there's going to be more to come after this project.
Yes.
So what we're going to do now is show the actual Dwayne trailer, the first one.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about that.
It's unprecedented. Life as we know it may never be the same.
If they call your name, do not answer.
We suffer while they monopolize on our well-being.
Okay, that one got me. Okay. Best lady said eyes covered. She said eyes covered. I know, right? I was sitting back like this. Wow. Look, I know, Chris. I'm gonna have to do the same thing. I'm gonna have to be with somebody in order to watch these films. So, like I said, we're working backwards. We're starting with where you are currently, working our way down. So tell us about. I know we saw two, but this one right here, is that film like completely out yet, or?
Oh yes.
This one is already out.
Yeah, so it's actually on my YouTube. That film is on my YouTube. I have the regular, and then I have the audio described version for viewers with vision loss. But that's the one that I did in 2021 with women of color filmmakers. I did in their film lab.
Okay, y'all. So you hear that this one is already out, full movie on her YouTube page. So make sure you're following her on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, her website, wherever you can find Miss Alyscia Cunningham. We need to be following her And I want to let I'm gonna have to find somebody to watch that with, and then I'm gonna give you feedback.
Okay, I would appreciate that.
You know what? I think all of us should do a movie night, maybe. That way we all maybe virtual, but maybe we can have a movie night to where we can watch this and then we can, post under Alycia's YouTube page and giving her feedback.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
That would be really dope. But I still would have to have somebody here with me, even if I'm watching it virtually.
Okay.
I know, like Shell, I did say, you didn't hear what I said. Hey, Shorty Slim. She talking about we still ain't together. Shell, you right. You are right. Okay. Keitha says she's not watching. Okay, y'all.
I saw that one.
Yeah, that's okay. We're gonna have a movie night, and what I say is get your person that is gonna watch the movie with you, and we'll just have like a movie night on the channel. No, Shell, we won't necessarily all be together, but $5 for popcorn and soda. So maybe we will, on the sidebar, I'll work with Liz on maybe getting that up and running to where we can watch that one on stream, and be able to enjoy it, give feedback, put it out there, share it, to get it, more on our social media platforms for people to come and support.
That sounds like a plan.
I think that's very important, is when you're trying to do a good work and you're advocate, you are multifaceted, talented, that you need to be supported.
Thank you. I even appreciate you doing this and sharing the link. Highly appreciated. Thank you and Alexis for this opportunity.
You are most welcome. You're most welcome. You can't, Shell, yes, you can get a few somebodies. I think I'm gonna need a few somebodies. I just am not gonna bring my brother because I'll be terrified more than I already am of scared. So y'all, I'm afraid of clowns. Don't laugh. Okay, that's not funny. And I'm letting you know now, it's not funny. So don't LOL, don't laugh. Yes, that's a trigger for me based off of my brother torturing me with it. Okay, now I said it. All right, moving on. So share with us your advocacy for alopecia awareness and beauty defined. That is something that is, I see, near and dear to your heart. So
yes.
Share with us about that.
Yes. So I do think that was based on the experience with my aunt telling me that I was ugly when I was about 11, 12. And so my father would always tell me every day. My father always told me I was beautiful. Always, I love you. You're beautiful. It was something I always heard from him. So when she said that when I was about, I think I was about 11, the fact that it's kind of like similar to what people say that you can get all these positive comments and you get a negative and all of a sudden you pay attention to the negative comment.
Yes.
And I don't know why that happens, but when she said that, it kind of hit me. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know. Like, I didn't understand why she would say that. And I started questioning beauty and, was I beautiful? And despite the fact that my father has told me all these years, he's always told me that, but that one time she said that really, like, it hurt me.
Stuck with you, yes.
Yeah, and it did stick with me. I had a conversation with him about it, and I would say the one thing, I think because he told me that so many times, he reassured me of who I am and my beauty, and just who I am as a person, an individual. It didn't stick with me, like, it didn't destroy me. But I do, like, looking back, I think a lot of the work that I created, my foundation work, was based off of that. Like healing that little girl side of me, and also not wanting my kids to go through that experience. So wanting them to know that, like, self-assurance, to assure them that they are beautiful as they are, that they are strong and they can do anything that they choose to do there. But then when I did I Am More Than My Hair, I feel like the two books, and Feminine Transitions and I Am More Than My Hair, really came off of me being pissed. Because that with Feminine Transitions was the comment about a woman's stretch marks being ugly. And then with I Am More Than My Hair, it was, I was doing a big chop. And for anybody who doesn't know what a big chop is, you cut your hair in support of an organization. This one was an organization called Zuri Works. And the proceeds from your hair was going towards the medical treatment of cancer for Black and Latino women. So I'm like, at that time, I had locks for 16 years. My head was heavy. I was getting constant headaches. I'm like, I'm gonna cut it and do it for a good cause. And I blogged about it and just kind of like casually saying, if anybody's interested, this is what you can do. It's local. And I met a lady at a store that I knew, and she was like, "Hey, I saw your blog. I don't think it's a good idea for you to cut your hair. You get ready to release this book, and like it's not a good idea because what are people going to think of you with your haircut? You're not going to look the same." And I was at that point, I was really pissed off with the comments. So her daughter was there with her, about the same age I was, 11, 12. And I said to her, would you tell your daughter that she's no longer beautiful if she lost her hair, like involuntarily? And I could see her thinking, and she was kind of watching her words because now her daughter is standing there. And at that same time, when she was thinking, I'm like, you know what? In my head, I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a project. So I'm gonna do a book to prove that we are beautiful whether we have hair or not. So that's how I'm Whether My Hair came up. Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah. That is kind of, I think, the natural part of our human being and us being who we are, our emotion. And we tend to hold on, like we can have, like you say, hundreds of praises of good, like you say, you're beautiful, you're this, but that one person can just wipe all of that away.
Right. Yeah.
So
one negative comment
will wipe it away.
Right. So I think it's so important to tell your kids that, for anybody who has parents, and even your little sister, little brother, to have that even your mother. I realize as women, when they get older, as we get older, particularly like that 50s, 60s age group, they tend to like make themselves a little smaller in one way, but then they're strong in another way. So I think just that self, that reassurance, tell somebody that they're beautiful. Yeah.
Absolutely. Because I tell my baby she's beautiful every day.
Yes.
Every day.
That's
and
wonderful.
Like you said, it does start definitely small. Because one time she came home and she was like, "Mommy, my friend was mean to me, and she said she didn't like my hair." Because my baby has natural coils too.
Right.
And that kind of did something to her. And I said, "Well, how many people said your hair was beautiful?" She said, "A lot of people did." She said, "But that and I could tell it's just that one person, because she didn't hear it like across the board. That one person it was just like, so here I have to reinforce that beauty, that beauty inside of her." So
exactly.
Yes, definitely. So I want to show, I'm showing a good bit of your stuff tonight. So
great. I appreciate
there
that.
is a reel that I would love to show, and it includes some of the women in that reel.
Okay.
All right. Well, share with us a bit about that reel.
So I created that reel just to show just different aspects of what I do: photography, documentary, and then the horror. So those were just the three aspects there that I included in that reel.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful reel, just in that short time of looking at it. That's a very beautiful reel.
Thank you.
So when we talk about alopecia, and you, like I said, you just have so much that you have turned into different things,
Yes.
different creations,
Right.
and it's just sparking a lot. You cover a lot in what you do.
Yes.
And being, an advocate for alopecia, just not in your own, because you could have kept it to yourself,
right?
And you didn't. So I commend you for that.
Thank you.
So we have another video I would like to share. Like I said, we're working backwards, working on doing, but also letting people know who Alyscia Cunningham is.
Thank you.
Beauty to me is something that can't be defined.
Beauty to me is being genuine.
To me, what beauty is love, is kindness, is peace, is joy.
What beauty means to me is finding the value and the specialness in everyone that you come across.
It's not something that is external.
Beauty to me is my sisters.
And beauty to me is freedom.
It's not something you can just naturally see with the naked eye.
I love old women who have huge wrinkles on their face with smiles. Like they smile and their face lights up and you can just see that they've lived a life full of happiness and laughter and something that just feels so genuine.
It is whatever you want it to be.
Anything that radiates from inside of you and shines outward.
There's nothing more beautiful than lifting other people up.
There's a boldness, there's an understanding of self and who you are and your individuality in this world.
When I see women like that, I think that is a beautiful woman. And that's one of my goals, is when I grow up and am old and wrinkly, that my face lights up when I smile.
People that can speak life into you, people that can make you laugh, people that will hold your hand, and people that will talk to you. So beauty to me is my sisters.
That is beautiful.
Thank you.
That is beautiful. Beautiful.
I enjoyed that one too.
This is so much, just not with film. You have incorporated, like I said, 3 things into one, and they're just beautiful.
Yes.
So I can do on that. Like I said, when Lex asks me, I do my homework and I do my research. So very in depth, very. Because I want to bring out the beauty out of it, what you're doing, because I honestly hadn't heard of you until Lex. So when she asked me, I went and did my homework, as she would say, and my research. And I kind of gravitated towards, just your work. And then I went upward to see what you're doing in the comment. So that was my first thing, was to get to know you through your work. And
Cool.
So doing that is now we can get to where you are now.
Okay.
So I commend you for it.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
What is the biggest challenge you've experienced? That's weird. What is the biggest challenge that you have experienced as an artist?
Oh, funding. That's always the challenge. Is you want to work on these projects, but then it's like, I need funding for the projects. So oftentimes, like for example, it was what I'm one of my documentaries, as well as Annexation and Dwayne, the first one. I was the cinematographer, I was the writer, I was the director, I was the producer. So I have to wear all those hats because when you don't have the funding to do it, you have to do what you have to do. So that's always a challenge with any project.
I can believe that. That's a lot of hats to wear with no funding. Exclamation point writer. You can donate. Thank you. So share a memorable time you've had during your artist journey. I know there are probably a lot, but what is one of your most memorable times? on this journey?
Oh, most memorable. There are a lot. What would be the most memorable? I would say. Oh, well, I would say I remember. I was in California for. I can't remember. I was a presenter at an event. I can't remember the name of the event, but um, we had like these boards where we put our projects up on the board. I was the only artist there, but there was everybody else in that convention center. It was in San Diego, where there were doctors and there was lawyers. Oh, it was the Aging in America conference. That's what it was. And and I know there was a lot of doctors because a lot of the doctors were there trying to sell to these elderly people Botox, and I'm not against if anybody does what they do. Like I'm not judging anybody. I just did realize that I was in a space where my art was not it was not welcome. I had feminine transitions on my board that showcasing natural beauty. I wasn't selling anything. I had books that was for sale downstairs, but I had nothing. Like I wasn't pushing anything, but just loving ourselves as we are. And to my left and to my right, I remember this moment. Uh, there were two doctors. One was aging, like talk about reverse aging, and another one was Botox. And all around me were other like similar situations. And then this lady came up to my board with her daughter, and she stood there and she watched my board, and she just started crying, And then she said to me, "Thank you so much for doing this, because here I am in this room that's supposed to be a space where I feel empowered, and I feel like there's something wrong with me because I'm aging, and here you are, like as the lone." She called me the lone ranger, with something so completely different, telling me that I'm beautiful as I am. She just said, "Thank you so much." But that's always because I remember as I'm sitting there watching her, the people beside me were not happy that I was there, because I really was going against what they were promoting, But that's memorable.
That is memorable.
Yeah.
Again, being an advocate for something that you believe in.
Yes.
Queens girl, thank you. It really is. So salute to you, Alyscia. Salute to you. Yours truly, Tay. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? DJ Ariel Breeze, I see you sneaking in. How are you doing? Welcome. So, what advice would you give someone who wanted to make a film but isn't sure how to do it?
I would say that align yourself with some groups. So, for example, I joined writers groups. I joined, so Women of Color Filmmakers was one, Women in Film and Video, Women in Film and TV. There's Sundance Writers Collab, London Writers Salon. There's all these groups that can be virtual, so that that way if you don't have to leave your house. So there's also groups that you can find on Meetup, where you can join other writers groups. And so I would say align yourself with people who are doing what you want to do. It's really important to when you're writing. It can be a really lonely field, so it's good to be a part of these groups and get feedback, because you want to write a script that should be typically a feature film is about 90 pages, and then you end up with 200 pages because you don't know what you're doing. So it's good to align yourself with people that are doing similar things. And
Absolutely.
Meetup was my number one. Yes, all the time.
Always. It is very good. Very good to align with people who are on the same, who are on a mission.
Yes.
Maybe not the same, but y'all can align to do things together.
Exactly.
It is always good.
Yes.
Always good. I'm glad that I did come into your graces, and we were able to have this conversation, and people will know who you are now and can follow you. Again, I'm going to push that. She is on our social media platforms. She has a YouTube page. Go subscribe. I've already done that. I'm following her on Instagram. I'm following her on Facebook. And I also have looked at her link tree. So everyone, please go and follow. That's what we do here at Team Dopeness. We support and we follow. We help each other. So please do that. I think I have one last video, and I'm gonna ask you one more question, and then we have somebody who wants to surprise you.
Okay.
I was really pissed that everyone criticized me about cutting my hair. In response to the criticism, I decided to do a tribute to women who have either lost their hair or decided to just cut their hair. I really primarily focus on women and imagery and dispelling the myth of a beauty standard. Hi, my name is Alyscia Cunningham, and I am the filmmaker, photographer, and the artist of I Am More Than My Hair exhibit at Sandy Spring Museum. I Am More Than My Hair is a collection of images I photographed. In total, it was about 64 women and girls who have lost their hair due to a health-related condition. And it also includes images of women who cut their hair in solidarity of a loved one. The book includes the images of each person and then the story of how they lost their hair. What I really wanted to do was educate people about alopecia, which means hair loss. The exhibit does have the accessibility component, so when you scan the QR code that's on the story with your phone, you can hear the story. Some women were able to participate, some was just the audio describer that told their story and the description of the image. So as you feel the lithophane, which is a 3D relief print, it's the exact replica of the photograph, but it's a raised relief so that you can feel the textures and you can kind of feel the shape of what the image looks like as the audio describer is telling you what the image looks like or what the woman is doing in the picture, what's her background. You can use the audio pen and go through each image description and it'll tell you the same that's in the story that's accompanying the images. I really just wanted to show that despite what we see in the media, because I know there's a lot on makeup and beauty and texture and skin color, everything, I just wanted to show that with or without hair, you know, that we're still beautiful and to prove it, which was triggered from me really just being mad, you know, by the response. So that's how it came about. The exhibit opens today, which is Friday, March 19th, and it goes until September 5th. And if you would like to learn more about my work, visit Alyscia.com, and that's my first name, ALYSCIA.com.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
You did your homework really well.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That is what I do. It's inspiring. You're very, you know, inspiring. Like I said, I salute you. It's wonderful. Your mission, your brand, your growth, and it is nothing but, you know, positivity in your future moving forward. I hope that my family in this chat will be supporting, and we will be able to bring you back to talk about more, because there is a lot more. I saw that. I just had to kind of pick and choose my battles right now, you know, in the time frame that we have. But we definitely would love for you to come back. You know, definitely there's a lot of people definitely that come in Team Dopeness that look for inspiration, you know, may want to do exactly what you're doing and may not know how to exactly do it. And also you're an advocate. So that's a plus in my book.
Right.
So what I want to ask you lastly is to hear it from you.
Oh.
What mission would you like to share today? Your mission coming from the mouth of Alyscia Cunningham.
My mission, I would say, to support Black creators. I can't stress that enough. Whether it's me or somebody else, of course, I'm doing this fundraiser, and that would be great to get the support. But it's oftentimes when I feel like we are like harshest critics and talk about, you know, the quality of something wasn't right or something wasn't done right. You know, somebody had an idea but they didn't do it. Then the best way to make that happen is to support each other, you know. And because I would say this also, somebody who has been following me, actually a white male producer, had been following me for a couple years, and I had sent out my link to say, hey, would you support my campaign? And he responds back saying, it'll be a conflict of interest because I'm also working on a Caribbean folklore. So, and now I say that to say somebody like him would have the funding, he would have the backing, and, you know, to make it possible. And I'm not worried because it's like, this is my stories. It will be unique, you know, despite whatever anybody else comes out with, which I'm accustomed to people doing it. But the only way that we can really help to break the path and create possibilities for ourselves is to support each other. So I can't say that enough.
Support. Yes. Well, I appreciate you. I this was phenomenal for me. I enjoyed our conversation.
I did too. I appreciate you.
Feedback from the chat I'm watching is positive. Brown I says she's following you now, so I'm sure you will get some followers from today's fundraising raid train and be able to, continue to move forward in your mission. So
Thank
I'm
you.
going to bring up this. What'd you say? Okay, got you. Um, I'm looking at Beauty's vibes. 103%, 5,700 website update.
Yes.
So I am going to bring up this surprise guest who wants to talk to you and probably give you their congratulations.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hi.
Hey, Alexis.
Hi, love. How are you?
Good. Thanks for organizing this. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank
Should I
you.
tell them the story? We'll tell them the June Cleaver version.
Okay.
So Alicia's house was the hangout house and the approved house when I was in high school because I had very strict parents. And we all kind of came from this Afro Caribbean, Pan African vibe, but our parents were hardworking American citizens who wanted their kids to have the best. And we was some bougie kids. We was all about polo and brand names but she lived in the suburbs and the rest of us lived in the city. She was super quiet and she hasn't asked me for anything in 30 years. Anything. She just makes her stride, y'all. She's so humble. She's like, hi, I just wanted to tell you about something. And I went, I'm Lex Diamonds. We gonna do something bigger than this. And so I want to love on you today. What I didn't tell you, that's the surprise, is this is the premiere of my raid train on Twitch, and it is honoring my mother and my grandmother.
Oh.
And your timing could not have been more perfect when you hopped in my inbox on IG and said, hi, just wanted to tell you about something. And I went, I had been praying, I had been saging, I had been grounding, I had been walking, trying to figure out what do I do with their legacy. So, chat, most of Twitch went through this with me. My mother passed away November 23rd, 2022. She was a hidden figure for NASA. There's a video that I can now share of her last speaking, and we will probably air it on this stream. So you all can find out why Lex Diamonds is so her story. And guys, you always get history and we get to celebrate you 365 days a year. So her story is their story. My grandmother was the founder of the first NAACP of Western Massachusetts. Ironically, she passed away on the same day that she founded that chapter and was the president. So it was only right that the first person featured on her story was you because I am so proud of you.
Oh, thank you
And
so
I
much.
appreciate your humility, and you are definitely legacy. Yes, she knows DJ Alize. We all kind of grew up together, 6 degrees of separation. Shout out to my godmother who's in the chat, Queens Girl. I love you. Surprise! This is for you too. So this is their story. This is the launch of her story where we will highlight phenomenal women of color, Black and brown and all in between, because I love all the colors. So all the colors are March, but this month is specifically honoring her story. So kudos to you, sis, and
Well, I
congratulations.
am honored, first of all. So thank you so much, and then kudos to you as well for doing it, for making it happen. Because they're doing that work through you. So and I know that's
That's a
beautiful.
heavy. It was
Yes.
pretty heavy, and I've
Right.
talked to Beauty a very long time, and I'm gonna put her on the spot. Do you need to get tissue? Would you like to get tissue? Okay, so she doesn't need tissue. But a part of her story, if people are like, how come she ain't let me stream? How come I couldn't do the interview? Why Beauty get to do it? Beauty got to do it because she got to walk the last 5 miles of my mother's decline, including being with me on video chat when I had to do my last goodbye. My mother was no longer breathing, and a lot of people were in my corner. DJ Neek, Miss Riz, Shell Love Songs, Fran Lorton, everybody on Twitch, Best Lady, Brown Eyes, Roz, Chris 11. I mean, all of you rallied, and I thank you so much. But I would be remiss if I didn't point out Raquel Cromartie, aka Beauty for You, for going above and beyond. She helped me put my shoes on virtually. I'm in Boston. She's in North Carolina. She helped me put my shoes on because I promise you, at 4 a.m., don't nothing prepare you like the call that your parent is like, for real, for real? And she went through the decline with me, y'all, a whole pandemic. Didn't know me before this. Didn't know me. I had only known me about a year. And every day, what's she doing? She's heard my mother's voice. She's been told from the spirit world what she's supposed to do. So this has nothing to do with me and Beauty just being super cool. Sometimes you got to tell her story. And these two women on screen are definitely the future. We legacy.
Right. Yeah. It's
So we're
beautiful.
here to support you, Alicia, and show you that you keep being humble, you keep pushing. Even though she reached her goal, everybody better put $1 up in there. $1, $1, y'all, $1, like 50 cents times two, $1. Because if we gonna be all the way 100, and y'all know I say it in the chat, how much is that bits and subs? Y'all gonna drop
Somebody do that.
$5 and 39.
You didn't have to do this. You didn't have to do that. You did not have to
I'm
do
sorry.
that. You didn't have to do
So
that.
this is Her Stories. This is the official launch. Beauty for You. Stuck it out, y'all. I don't even remember the day I was in that room. And this lady timed how long it took me to get from my house to the hospital and found somebody to keep me company on the phone. So shout out to Joy Lex, my twin Zito. I'm not sure if she's in the room, but I am surrounded by warrior princesses, kings, and queens, and you are a queen, mama. I can't be more proud of you.
Thank you. And I'm
She's
so
so
proud of
wrong.
both of
She's so
you.
wrong. I wasn't supposed
Oh,
to be
both of
doing this.
y'all cutting onions. Good. Half the chat is scared, and half the other chat is just crying. So we're gonna wrap up. I thank everybody. Guess what, y'all? This is the relaunch of Team Dopeness. This is what we're doing. We're gonna be doing a whole lot more fun. We're having fun. We're innovating and having fun in 2024. We're gonna come back to the heavy stuff, but we're gonna have fun. We got games. If anybody has ideas, has a mama, a grandmama that they want to highlight, please let me know. Get in my whispers Instagram. Half of y'all can ask me the dumbest stuff about green screens and stream growth. Ask me, contribute. I poured into everybody the last 3.5 years. It don't cost nothing. We can highlight people while they're still here. So we did history. We did Black history. Now let's look at the future.
I'm kind of still stuck. I'm trying to brag, kind of
So
my eyes, my allergies acting up. So, I'm trying to look at the screen.
I know you learn right now.
can we put some hearts in the chat for Beauty for You and for Alicia Cunningham and her
Thank you,
beautiful
Prodigy.
and Agent 94 for his banging set, his mini set. He got up in the Amapiano pulpit.
Yes,
So
yeah.
everybody, if the mods could ask Agent 94 slash AKA Silent Professor slash Senor Silencio, can we shout
What
him
we
out in
doing?
the chat? And I also I
You
can't
did it. You
I
did
can't I can't be remiss in saying that the person who put fire under me to step out into my own raid train are DJ Neek, Miss Riz, and DJ Alizé, who for the upteenth millionth time is my little brother. That's not so little, but he's still my little brother and my baby. And without Queen's Girl, Raquel, and Alizé, I would not be who y'all expect me to be. You all did not know during the Twitch 22 awards that my mother was in the hospital literally dying. I had to give that speech on screen while she was literally 24 hours in a coma.
Yeah.
So I thank y'all, my Twitch community. I thank all of y'all, but the people that made me stronger, Blade is Truth was definitely in my corner, Sandra Radiate, all the DJs, Champ, like I couldn't have asked for a better circle. Psalmist and Pretty Witty One and Marcia No Brady, who's mine, by the way. Marcia is mine. She's here, stuck on a call, but she's here.
Who owe you money, Prodigy? Who owe you money?
I
Nobody
know you lying right now.
No,
I
right?
definitely know you lying. Oh,
No, right.
DJ Guzzle. So DJ Guzzle is fam. DJ Guzzle is a positive influence behind the scenes. Keep hope alive, Guzzle. Shouty Slim. Shouty definitely deserves his flowers. A lot of you don't know that he was with B.O.B. for years. Let's get this brother the partner. Money Green. Music Spasms. Mike City. And the list goes on. Rich Gifted Hand. Beach United. Let me tell y'all something.
Amelia.
If you want a consummate stream on Twitch, there are two places you need to go. Beach United Radio, DJ Guzzle, 3 places. And of course my brother, Alizé. Like, we are having fun. No more negative energy. I don't care who y'all like. We don't care who you sleeping with, on, off screen. I don't care who you video chatting with. Leave that outside. If you see me with a sword, keep it outside of the stream, because I promise you, we're not having it in 2024.
Facts. Support. That's all it's about. Leave the past in the past and keep it moving. We don't time is not on our side. So we need to make the best of everything and support Agent 94. If you can go ahead and get the music playing.
I'm going to say it one more time. I'm going to say it one more time. And we have to thank Agent 94, who is behind the scenes. We miss him very much. We can't wait till he gets back, because I'm tired of the
I know you lying right now.
Whatever. You just get back on here and stream. Chris
What we doing?
11. Chris 11 is a dope black girl. We have, okay, so let me just take the last minute to say, let's follow our Black Girl Gamers, our podcasters, Kim Blue, amazing. Dr. Dady Priest, amazing. DJ Class 6, although she's on YouTube, amazing. Let's really show them some love, y'all, and big them up. And don't forget the Black Girl Gamers. Yes, we have Black Girl Gamer, but we have Push 11, Nikki on Vegas. Blade is Truth. She's just walking in her truth right now all over Twitch, and that's fine. And Brown Eyes Best Lady and Roz Brooklyn win my Twitch award for Best Supporters.
Best supporters.
If you get 2 out of 3,
right there.
Don't ask me if your chat is popping. You know your chat is popping. If you got Best Lady, Brown Eyes, and Roz at the same time. Don't nobody whisper me. Don't ask me about string growth. Go get if you can do 2 out of 3, you are winning. You can't be partner push with one of them. You need 2 out of 3. 3 is an amazing day, but Roz is really busy. So don't ask like Diamonds no more. How can I get more followers? How can I grow?
I see more people coming in. Boom, so low. Hey, I am DJ Drake.
Boom is an incredible vibe. DJ Diz. Okay, so DJ Diz is
DJ
like
I am one.
DJ I am one with his handsome self is in here. Right. Yes, I said it respectfully to the Mrs. One, but that's one fine brother. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Go ahead.
Oh, we have Nebe Jackson in the building. We have DJ RL Breezy. He has the best recaps on Twitch. Very handsome brother, respectfully married. But I am one is fine. I don't know if y'all been in there, but
Chris talking about she gonna add him to the stalking list.
you should.
handsome one, you better you better go.
Everybody thank me later. Poor I am one. He's over there like, oh my God. Now
I know he is. I know he over there like, oh my goodness. Hey,
Hi,
Squishy,
Felicia
hello.
Squishy.
Hello.
That's my best friend, everybody.
Are we
Everybody
holding?
say hi, Felicia.
Are we
No,
holding?
we are not. Vance
Okay.
knows we're late for everything. He's ready,
Okay.
though. He's ready.
He's ready.
His geriatric self hopped on a little bit earlier, but that's okay. We all need a good 30, 45-minute warm up. Thank you, Shell, for modding in 2 places. And thank you to our amazing mod squad. Oh my God. They are lurking. Some of them are on this train, Miss Riz. But we can't do it. I can't do it. And they keep me from strangling Beauty.
Okay. I'm this tall, but
she's 4'5" on a good day, but she's very strong. So always come down to her level or she'll bring you down. Either way. Yeah. Alicia's like, wow, that's really short. It is.
Yeah, that's what I was
It
thinking.
is. She about 4'9". 8 feet tall.
I love y'all. I love y'all. Yes, it goes down in the group chat. That's why I'm not in there, huh, Chris?
Yeah, because you just do too much. We be trying to get things done, and I want the mods. She wants Disney World on Twitch. She wants the twirl and whirl and change this up. Can you tell she's thorough, Alyscia? Because I see
she is thorough. She is good.
Thank you. She done had her head down for days. I was like, oh yeah, I sent her into the rabbit hole. I knew it. Z Lady C. It's so good.
Send me to the rabbit hole. I'm coming out with something.
But I have to give a last shout out to my mama, Queen's girl. She is my mama, y'all. I got an angel on earth. She is my mama. I have Pops. So shout out to Papa Zay, Papa Johnson, Walter Johnson. I'm going to say his name because, Lord, I don't want no problems later.
We'll be back Thursday. Stay tuned. We will be back Thursday.
Oh, my. I'm so sorry, baby. PJ Prodigy. DJ Prodigy is my best friend in real life, and no, y'all can't know our business. And sincere to DJ, hey, give me that beautiful son of yours. La Femna Gem is really dope too. Y'all go and support her. All the girls put a 1 in the chat who stream on Twitch. Then everybody go follow them. And if I don't see you, I'm gonna start banning people. I'm not playing. I'm put you on 3-second timeout. You want to be on 3-second timeout?
Who?
Okay. No, you was putting your 1.
Does that mean I put a 1 in the chat?
Yeah, you need a 1 in the chat. See, this is what brings me gray hair right here. I put a 1 in the chat. It's your stream. My thing is, please follow Beauty for You. Let's welcome her back. Let's encourage her. You see, Beauty for You's modding again, but her plate's full. So
hey.
What?
How you say that?
I can unmod her, Chris, and then time her out. Miss Riz said I gotta behave. Bye, y'all. It's time to go. I love y'all. Baby,
Thank you so much. This was so nice. I enjoyed it. I appreciate the support.
We're going to have to do another one.
Yes, okay. No problem.
That's why I told her, I said, this is just the segue. You know, we have opened it up. It is so much that I have did my homework, Lex, about her. And it's enough. I had to like cram what I researched into this stream. So
yes,
I appreciate you too, Beauty. I appreciate it so much. And I'm looking forward to that project.
We're rating out. We are rating out.
Yes, Alyscia, we gotta have you on. I already have another stream for you, and we gotta get her on Twitch, y'all. She ain't really feeling it quite yet, but she's gonna figure it out.
I did sign up though. I did register, so I'm signed up now. Where are you?
Chris says, see y'all Thursday. Flyers on IG. We will be doing Mental Health and Black History Part 2. And co-host will be Chris 11 with special guest Blade is True. So make sure you all come back so we can chat. Because last time we had a good time. So I see Raid is going. I'm watching it. Let's get it. Y'all have a good one. We shall see you Thursday.
Thank you guys for being
And we
here.
are out.
My bumper could crash, crash. My bumper the smash. My bumper the shake and a wiggle and a bounce and a jiggle. Shake and a